this evening is Chris O'Byrne with a 5 to 7 minute speech, and Chris's speech is a dream, a match, and one large pizza. So with a dream, a match, and one large pizza, please welcome Chris O'Byrne.
Uncle Christopher, I dreamt last night that we won the match. That was Oisin, aged 8. Don't be silly, Oisin. Germany are the world champions. Remember what happened the last time. That was his brother Jack, 3 years older, much more worldly wise. I saw this glum look descending on Oisin's face, so I intervened. Don't be so sure, Jack. Sometimes dreams can come true. We were on a mission to the Aviva Stadium for a vital soccer match. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, 3 years earlier in the same stadium, we'd watched as Germany had beaten Ireland 6-1. I walked out of the stadium that night with 2 very disappointed young boys. But tonight, we were hoping, praying, dreaming of a different result. As per tradition, we phoned my father. As per tradition, he played the pragmatic pessimist to my eternal optimist. Hi Dad, I'm with Jack and Oisin. We're heading to the match. Oh, how do you think we're going to do? I think we have a chance tonight. I don't think so, son. The Germans, they're just too good. But then Oisin pipes up. Grandad, I dreamt last night that we won the match. And Uncle Christopher says sometimes dreams can come true. I could tell far away in Galway, Grandad was not convinced. The crowds thickened as we walked towards the stadium. If you'd been beside us, you would have felt the rising buzz of anticipation. The shouts of the street sellers. Hats, scarves and flags. The smell of the fried onions. The burgers. The chips. That prompted Oisin. Are we going for food after? Not tonight, Oisin. It's a school night. Not the answer he was hoping for. We entered into the stadium and raced all the way to the top tier, into section 514, and found our seats in row N. For a moment we stood there, looking down on the perfect green grass, glowing under the beaming floodlights. 3 little boys looking down on their theatre of dreams. The match started in front of a heaving stadium. Germany were quickly on top, Ireland defending pretty desperately. Then 20 minutes in, disaster. Germany scored. The 2 young boys looked up at me, their faces pictures of despair. Not again. But then, redemption, an offside flag, no goal. We got to half time, still 0-0. The second half started. Germany were still on top, but Ireland were starting to come into the match. Then, on 69 minutes, it happened. The Irish goalkeeper hit a long ball forward. Suddenly Shane Long was rushing through on the German goal, chased by 3 defenders. My thoughts went something like this. Where did he come from? I think we might score here. That was the ball hitting the back of the net. We have scored. I jumped up, Jack jumped up, Oisin jumped up, 50,000 people jumped up. The place was bedlam. It erupted. When we eventually sat back down, I noticed Oisín stealing a sideways glance at his brother. A knowing sibling look that said, "See, Jack, I told you." We still had 20 minutes to hold out. The Germans went on all-out attack. 3 times they looked certain to score. 3 times we somehow held them out. The tension was unbearable. The clock seemed to be on a go slow. But at last, the referee blew the final whistle. Ireland won, Germany 0. We had beaten the world champions. Leaving the stadium that evening was a surreal experience. Everybody was smiling, young and old, short and tall, stout and thin. I wanted the 2 boys to understand how rare, how special this was. I said, "Remember this, the night we beat the world champions. This is historic." Oisín saw an opening. Historic enough to go for pizza after. When we got back to the car, Jack insisted, "We have to phone Grandad." We did. He answered, "Hello?" "See, Grandad, we told you we could do it." He just laughed. We were all dreamers now. 15 minutes later, if you've been walking by the Dundrum branch of Apache Pizza, you would have spotted 2 young boys and their uncle sitting on a bench outside, eating a large Hawaiian pizza. You might have wondered what they were doing out so late on a school night, or why they were wearing such splendid smiles. And if you had asked, they would have explained that they had spent the evening in row M of section 514 of the Aviva Stadium. And yes, sometimes dreams can come true. And Toastmasters.